Whew, I'm tired. Been running around chasing the dogs, playing with them a lot. But the wife and Adrian went to their parents. They're going to stay the night tonight. Tomorrow I'm going out there for Thanksgiving. See what that means? Horror movie marathon. So yeah, tonight I am starting a few movies. I'm still contemplating what I want to watch because I'm thinking about watching something that, like some horror movies you can watch. I can watch with Adrian because they're not like really scary. It's more of an atmospheric type thing, and he's too young to understand the dialogue and stuff like that. Um, some other movies like you can't, like with monsters stuff like that. I can't watch it with him. So I was actually thinking about maybe watching Pumpkinhead. Um, Maybe stuff like that. Some little things that have the big monsters in it. Which ones? I'm not really sure. I may rewatch the Hellraiser series tonight. Well, not all of them because there's like 7 or 8 of them now. I might watch the first 3. Trying to think of exactly which ones I want to watch. Also, I bought Rune Factory 4 on the 3DS like a year ago maybe, and really never played it. I started up, talked to the dragon and everything, and saved my game, but never really played much of it. Last night, I started it and played it for like 4 hours. It was like 5 a.m. when I looked at the clock, and I was like, crap, I gotta go to bed. It's really good. One thing about Harvest Moon is I get kind of bored because there's no combat. It's like there's farming and stuff like that. Rune Factory, there is combat. So, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm trying to figure out, do I want to play more Rune Factory or do I want to watch the horror movies? I think the horror movies are going to win out because there's something I really can't do when Adrian's here. Like I don't play Rune Factory when Adrian's awake generally either. I play it when he's on takes a nap and stuff like that. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm sitting here looking at all my games that I haven't played yet. I'm thinking maybe a horror video game night. That might actually be pretty good. Might pop Silent Hill 2 in, or Silent Hill. Some of those games, or like Resident Evil. They're not really. Well, they're horror games. Ooh, no, I know. Clock Tower. If you've never played Clock Tower, original PlayStation, you should check it out. It's really good. I think that's gonna be what I want to do for the next few hours. I love the game. I haven't got all the endings yet. I want to get all of them. It's a like point and click adventure, but it is so good. And it's actually, you don't think something like that would scare you, but there's moments in it that will scare you. But yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I know I said I was going to have a horror movie night. I didn't. I've been playing Rune Factory the entire night. It is like almost 2 a.m. I did not realize it. I just now looked at my watch and I was like, holy crap, I've been playing this thing for 3 hours. It's actually a really good game. I'm trying to beat like the second boss, well, 14 right now, like the horse one. And holy cow, I've tried 3 times. I keep dying on it. So I'm probably going to keep with this until I beat that stupid thing. It is driving me nuts. I hate it. My inventory is full. It's just like, all right, what am I going to do? Okay, well, I'll get by it. My dogs are trying to tell me that it's time to go to sleep. I've been playing Rune Factory. I've had my dogs laying on me, been petting on them. I know what my problem is. In Rune Factory, I need to just go around, kill more monsters, level up some. It'd be a lot easier to kill that stupid thing. But I don't want to. That's the only thing about. I don't want to grind right now. I want to kind of go on with the story a little bit. But I know I got to. So I don't know if I want to do that tonight or if I'll be doing that tomorrow. But yeah, Thanksgiving's tomorrow, which I am like, holy freaking cow, I can't believe it's already Thanksgiving. I mean, just in a few days it'd be my anniversary, like December 4th, I believe. But yeah, when my wife got married, like her birthday is like just a few days ago, so it's the end of November. We got anniversary and we got Christmas. Like when right after we got married, I said, our first anniversary, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna buy you a vacuum cleaner and call it even for all three. She knew I was kidding, but she just looked at me like, what? Yeah. I try not to get too serious about things. I try to always be lighthearted and I mean, I get serious. If it warrants for it to be serious, I'm serious. But most of the time, I try not to be. I don't want to be to get so worked up about things. So like, when I worked at one of my previous jobs, I would show the girl that sat next to me. I'd show her the birthday card or the anniversary card I got from my wife, and she just every time I'd bring one in, she'd look at it and go, "Are you sure she's not gonna get mad at you for this?" And I'm like, she knows what type of person I am. Like one of them, it was like a guy and a girl was in a swimming pool. He was staring at her chest, and he said, he was saying nice pair, and she was looking at it. She's looking. He goes, "We do make a great pair, don't we?" And the side that said communication, that's a very good relationship, something like that. And that she kind of laughed at the one that the girl sitting next to me at what I worked with. She was like, I don't think you should give this card to your wife, because it was basically it's two birds like in a bird cage, and it said I said a few things like blah 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 blah. I know you're not perfect, but when you're next to me, no, I know you're not perfect, but when we're together, you open it, it said you're next to perfect. The girl says, she was like, I really would give this to your wife, and I'm like, I think it's funny, and like and my wife read it, she just rolled her eyes, looked at me. So yeah, I've always gotten really like funny cards and stuff like that, and she knows that I don't that I'm not serious about anything like that. But I've always tried to be lighthearted, and when she reads them, it's something that she can chuckle about. I think some people get too serious about stuff like that. It's like, oh, I got to get this really romantic card, and I got to get this and that, and I'm like, no. If you get, I mean, a lovey-dovey card, it is late. A lovey-dovey card is just not for me. I'm not one that's going to ever probably buy one. Like, I think my wife told me once, she goes, if I ever bought her one of those type of cards, she'd think that something was wrong with me. Or I did something wrong. So yeah, I don't generally buy those. But yeah, it's kind of funny about when things like that. But yeah, we've been married now 12 years, and we've got to the point now to where we don't really buy cars and stuff like that. I mean, it's like, okay, you're spending $4 or $5 on this thing you read and go, oh, it's cute, and most of the time you either put it in the envelope and you might put it in a drawer somewhere or you throw it away. And it's kind of like, why spend like that much money on I mean, if we both buy a card for that's $10. Well, you know what? We can go to Best Buy or something like that, and $10 we can buy us a movie. That movie's gonna last us a lot longer than the minute that took us to read the card. So yeah, that's kind of what we've gotten to now. We're like, we don't really buy cards anymore. It honestly is kind of a waste. Even we used to have a Hallmark here, and it closed down just because it just didn't get the business. And I think a lot of people are getting to the point now where they're either sending e-cards or they're making them themselves. Like I've done that a few times. I've made my own. Basically, I just take a piece of paper, you fold it in half, and I take pictures and print on it and stuff like that. But then that uses up the ink in your printer, and well, the ink in your printer is pretty friggin' expensive. So, well, it's just like we're kind of like, why are we spending all this money on something we never look at? So we're kind of, I guess we're kind of stingy, or like the Scrooge McDuck mentality. But yeah, I don't know. You think back, like when you first got married, and you think to today, the differences that you have, not like between you, but the differences the way you acted. Back then, it's like, oh, you gotta get the card, you gotta go do this, gotta do that, and then now it's kind of like, hey, it's our anniversary. Let's go buy us a movie and watch it. But yeah, I remember when me and my wife were dating, I never bought her flowers for years because she told me she didn't like live flowers. And one year I bought her a single rose because it was like it's Valentine's Day, and I bought her one and everything, and she really liked it. She was like, why don't you buy me flowers? And I looked at her and said, you told me you don't like live flowers. And she was like, oh yeah. And I think at that moment she realized, oh yeah, a comment that she made it to where I never bought her any. And that's kind of, I think that was the start. We were like, yeah, wait, a dozen roses are how expensive? And it's like, okay, let's just not do any of that crap. We're trying to, and it's not that, oh, we're like, I mean, you can see all the crap that I buy, and my wife's the same way. We're at right now, when it's our birthday or holidays, we're kind of like, all right, what do we want? I don't know. I mean, that's the way me and her are. And like I go, like I find like I know there's certain video games I want, like older ones, like retro games, but if they're not at the store, like what my used video game store, stuff like that, I don't like searching them online and try to buy them. I look for what's there. So that's not really something that I actively, like, I'm not trying to complete any collections or anything. I just see like, oh, I like that game, so I'll get it. My wife, she likes to read books. Well, she has all the books she wants. She knows the ones that are coming out in the future, but like until they come out, there's not really any that she wants. So yeah, we're kind of. I think it's kind of funny. Like we're like first world problems. We can't figure out what we want to buy for our birthday. Like I want the NES Mini, because but will that just come out not long ago? Once I get one of those, I'm thinking like, what do I want? And like, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll get an Xbox Scorpion. I'm thinking, wait a minute, I don't have a 4K TV, and I'm not really going to be doing any of the VR stuff. So I'll probably just stick with I have the Xbox One I have is the one I got at launch day. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, I want the Nintendo Switch. When that comes out, I will definitely try to get that. So, other than that, I'm just kind of like, well, we kind of like, we save money just because, like, we have bought everything that we want. That's kind of bad, though. It's like, but like, we're not the type that, once they started to say we're not the type to go out to collect things. Yes, I am. I collect all kinds of crap. I've actually stopped collecting stuff because I'm running out of room to put it. Like, I used to collect comic books and stuff like that. I'm just like, I stopped reading them, but I still collected them for probably a year. And I probably have a few hundred comics I've never read that I have. So, I don't know. I'm starting to ramble now. But yeah, me and my wife, we're not really stingy, Where we just look at things like, okay, would I rather do this or this type of stuff. The whole thing, I think that's the reason probably like why we never started drinking or anything like that. It's kind of like, wait a minute, this is how much alcohol costs? Wait a minute, let's not do that and let's go do something else. Oh, kind of weird. We kind of weird mentality about stuff like that.